welcome to OVW Christmas Chaos, and what a show we have in store for you tonight, folks. Action from top to bottom. So you know what? Let's not waste any more time at the commentary desk. Let's get into the wrestling ring. There's only one man who can conduct that sleigh ride. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Thank you, Brian. The opening contest of Christmas Chaos is a three-way dance for the OVW RUSH Division Championship. The rules are as follows. The two challengers will begin in the ring, and the winner of that match will go on to face the OVW RUSH Division Champion. If there is no victory obtained in the 5-minute period, the champion will then join the match, and the one competitor that can obtain victory will be declared the winner and the OVW RUSH Division Champion. Introducing first the challengers first. He is from the great beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show, Star Rider. And challenger number 2 from Miami, Florida, certified Luke Curtis.
Folks, we are kicking off Christmas Chaos with a three-way dance for the OVW RUSH Division Championship. Brian Kidd is here with Dance and Stevie J and Josh Ashcraft, the East End villain, calling all the action tonight, guys, and kicking off three-way dance action, Josh.
Well, it's a great way to start off. OVW TV presents Christmas Chaos. This is our annual holiday event. Brian, I cannot wait.
No, Josh, so many great matches tonight, so much at stake tonight, but right now, the three-way dance for the RUSH Division Championship, such a unique setup because these two men, Luke Kurtis and Star Rider, who've had their issues over the last couple of weeks, start out for 6 minutes. It's a singles match right now. If one of these guys can get a win over the other one, they go one-on-one with Kal Herro. If not, Kal Herro will enter. This will become a triple threat match for the RUSH Division Championship at that point.
And you got to think it would be advantageous for either one of these men to try to pick up a pinfall as soon as possible so as to eliminate the option of it even being a three-way dance, keeping it one-on-one.
We know that Star Rider feels that the OVW RUSH Division Championship is something that rightfully belongs to him, even though we haven't seen him here in months. The same old Star Rider showed up, that same attitude.
Josh, he came back looking to mollywop, and that's the weird situation with Luke Curtis and Star Rider, both claiming to have elevated the division to new heights. Really taking, oh, God.
Well, both men have every right to state that because they both have, in their own ways, brought the RUSH Division to whole new levels.
I mean, Steve, you're absolutely right, and that's, I think, what has created the animosity between these two, almost like a professional pride. Ooh, back body drop.
Certified charged in. Hang on, Star Rider trying to get a quick pin. Luke kicks out for the ref can even get to 1.
Now, Josh, I'm sure you've managed many of these sorts of matches. In this sort of scenario, you not only want to get rid of your opponent quickly, but not take damage as well, correct?
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to try to get one-on-one with the champion. You want to take out any other outsiding factors that could mitigate your chance to win.
Right now, Luke Kurtis looking to mitigate the hell out of Star Rider's chest, chop after chop, and looks like slowing down the pace here a little bit, Steve.
Now, these two have had their own little bit of history going back over the last month. Star Rider acting as a bit of a hired gun, if you will, with Luke Kurtis against the RUSH Division Champion Kal Herro.
And look at Star Rider stomping the hell out of Luke Kurtis here. Now, guys, a couple weeks ago, Kal Herro won the OVW RUSH Division Championship with help of a conquistador, which some now believe is Star Rider. Some can say Star Rider helped Kal win his first singles title.
But do we know whether or not it really was Star Rider under that mask?
It could have been anybody. Star Rider says that it wasn't him.
Star Rider has vehemently denied that it was him under that conquistador mask. The question still remains, though, who helped Kal win? And Kal, to his credit, had no idea. He had both of his eyes gouged by Luke Kurtis. He didn't know what had happened.
There. Absolutely.
Cover here.
Now, Brian, I know it wasn't you in the conquistador outfit because
he was too tall.
Kind of loose on the guy. You see, yours would be a little snugger.
Yeah, we look like a little Mr. Potato Man. I understand what you're saying there, Steve. I'm not insulted by what I am.
Like a child's schmedium.
So, okay, Star Rider here battling out with Luke Kurtis, middle of the ring, and a serious matter over a serious championship.
3 minutes gone.
Look
in the
at the
opening
aggression
segment.
between
2
these two
minutes
guys.
remaining.
And again, I think it's more than the championship. It's the pride.
The aggression between these two guys, man, it's the aggression out of Luke Kurtis in general. Star Rider can be vicious. Star Rider can be violent. Luke Kurtis is just plain mean.
You're absolutely right, Josh. I mean, to Luke Kurtis' point, when Star Rider says, I did this for the division, He said, what have you done for me lately? I've been here day in and day out. Where the hell did you go? And Luke Curtis feels like Star Rider has, nothing to say to him.
Curtis coming down right on top of Star Rider's forehead there. Looked like he was aiming for the bridge of the nose. And that's the thing, Brian. You break a man's nose, he goes blind for a short period of time. That rush of pain, he can't open his eyes.
Then as soon as the adrenaline wears off, you're no longer able to breathe. Let's hope under that mask that he does not have a broken nose.
Well, the last thing you want to be is disoriented if this does turn into a triple threat match where you have to have eyes in the back of your head. The last thing you want is to be out of sorts. Oh, God, speaking of out of sorts.
4 minutes gone in the
Drop
opening
kick.
period.
Almost kicked
1
him out of
minute
his freaking
remaining.
body. Luke Curtis taking the damage on that one. Star Rider going for a pin.
Star Rider trying to get a victory in these last 60 seconds before Kal Herro enters the match.
Doing whatever he can, needs to lean in a little more. Maybe he can get a submission here, but I think Luke Curtis is going to be a little bit too close to the ropes.
Yeah, no, Luke keeps turning into the pressure. He keeps turning out, so
Oh,
Star Rider can't pressure.
got it.
Hang on. COA, he's got that certificate of authenticity locked in.
At the perfect time, Kal Herro entering soon. It'd be great
30
if Luke Curtis
seconds
get rid of
left in the
Star Rider
opening
now.
period.
Star Rider going to do everything in his power not to tap, but you know that the pain is absolutely excruciating.
Star has to do everything he can to push himself to those ropes. Curtis, though,
And if you're Kal Herro, do you want this tap? Do you want to go one-on-one? This gives you better opportunity.
Brilliant move by Luke Curtis, pushing the rope away so Star Rider couldn't reach it. Oh,
smart ring awareness. Hang on, Star. Oh, Star tried to roll
10.
through.
9,
dead center of the
8,
ring.
7,
Is Star Rider going to tap?
6,
If he can hold on until
5,
Kal gets in there, Cal's going to have to break that up for
3,
him.
I think he might
2,
tap out.
1. The opening period has expired. Now, introducing
If
your
Star
Rush
taps before
Division
Kal gets in,
Champion.
Luke's the champion.
From Cedarburg, Wisconsin, the Fanny Pack Kid, Kal Herro.
That's a fired up Kal Herro in the ring right now.
Curtis relinquishing the hold immediately, knowing Cal's coming in like a house of fire, but it did not matter. Cal coming in and getting the early advantage here.
Coming in guns blazing, fresh as could be. Both of these men have already been through essentially a full match. Oh!
Bionic elbow out of Kal Herro sends Curtis all the way to the floor.
And guys, let's show you how fired up Kal Herro is. Oh, God, big boot
He
for
hit him with
Christmas.
the big boot. All the way out of the ring he goes.
Kal Herro fired up for Christmas Chaos, guys. Foregoing the pageantry of his interest, get right into the fight. Folks, this Rush Division Championship match will roll on. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
Folks, welcome back to OVW Christmas Chaos. This matchup has continued outside of the ring. Kal Herro just been beating the hell out of Luke Curtis during the break.
And you see you don't see Star Rider, but he's all the way on the other side of the ring, trying to catch a breather, doing everything he can to get back in this.
Well, Curtis and Star Rider both being beaten pillar to post by Kal Herro here. You got to think, man, Cal's fired up. This is Christmas Chaos, the last OVW show of the year. Man, Kal would love to pull out a victory here and walk out still OVW Rush Division Champion.
Absolutely. Kal would love to take the title back into Waukesha and have a good old Wisconsin family Christmas as the Rush Division Champion. But he's got to get through two former Rush Division champions, two of the best the Rush Division's ever seen.
You know,
Luke Curtis and Star Rider.
The motivation here for Kal Herro, not only to keep the championship, but to state that he beat the last two champions in the same night, in the same match.
I didn't even think about that, Steve. You're absolutely right.
It's going to be a great motivator to say that you've got that. You put it on your mantle.
Well, two of the last three, Luke Curtis and Star Rider, have never met in competition until tonight. There we go, Kal Herro doing the 10 count on both noggins. Are you kidding me?
They should be counting in multiples of two.
Kal Herro being very ambidextrous there.
That's asking a lot of this crowd.
Oh, come on.
Meeting of the minds in the center of the ring.
There we go. Kal Herro in firm control of this matchup, but guys, it has to be noted that Star Rider and Luke Curtis went tooth and nail for 6 minutes before Kal ever stepped foot in the ring. Beat the hell out of each other.
Kal goes for a cover here.
Well, Luke Curtis had just enough in him to be able to break up that pin, but you got to wonder how much more does he have?
Elbow right to the back of the head. Curtis now taking control. Ooh.
You can read the body language of Star Rider and Curtis, just limp and just grasping for air. Kal, look at that, fresh as his daisy, so much energy.
Kal with so much energy behind that Irish whip, took himself off his feet, going for a cover. Star breaking it up.
That's the thing with the three-way matches like this. Anybody, and we nearly had a pin right there. Anybody can break up the pin. The first one to get a successful 3 count will be the Rush Division Champion.
Oh, look at this double team on Kal Herro now. Star Rider and Luke Curtis, who were at each other's throats earlier, now working together to double team Kal Herro, the fresh man.
It was only a matter of time.
Well, and that's the thing. It's hard to focus on just one opponent in one of these situations. And if those 2 opponents decide to target you at the same time, it makes for a really rough night. And that's what we were seeing.
Didn't quite work out, though. Kal Herro slipping out of the way. Teams are temporary in situations like this, and that one already dissolving. No, Kal Herro sends the Star Rider up and over. But, Star, though, that agility right back on his feet. Now, look, Luke Curtis and Star Rider again, double teaming Kal Herro.
They dragged him out now, and like a pack of wolves going after Kal Herro.
And now, here's the thing, guys. Ooh, Kal Herro being double teamed. If he's made a non-factor in this matchup, it comes down to Luke Curtis and Star. Kal Herro loses that championship advantage, because then you're going to have a new champion out of one of those 2 guys.
The 2 of them seem like they're having a competition to see who can smack Kal's face into that ring apron.
Ultimately, the loser in all of this is Kal Herro. Right now, he is just scrambled.
Kal can't even get to his feet now after all those face shots to the apron. It's the hardest part of the ring. They're just ramming this poor kid's face into. Star Rider super kick out of nowhere. Sending Curtis down to his knees, and Kal Herro now sitting on AJ McKay.
A Star Rider almost kicking our floor director in the face there. Shot to the chest from Kal, right to that solar plexus.
If I could be honest, that floor director does deserve a kick in the face.
I think Kal was trying to get that super kick to the face of Star Rider, but got that chest. Now that'll drive the breath right out. You know, that'll make future breaths difficult.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about getting hit in the solar plexus. It takes all the wind out of you. It knots your stomach. It makes you feel like you're going to puke.
Absolutely, and you see Star Rider still has not recovered, allowing Kal Herro and Luke Curtis to get back in the ring. Kal Herro, hold on, twisting around the fanny pack, telling Luke Curtis to bring it on.
Kal now left hands, little flip, flop, and fly. Oh no, double leg by Luke Curtis. Luke with a pin.
Curtis, beautiful bridge there, but hold on, Kal able to get the shoulder over.
Look at that bridge.
Hold on, but guys, Star Rider back up. Ooh, there's a falling Star stomp. Who got the worst of that exchange? I think Star Rider might have tweaked his ankle on the way down.
Star may have twisted his ankle on the way down.
Star went hell for leather there, guys. Sometimes when you do, you pay for it.
Clawing, scratching, doing everything he can to try to get a pin on
Turn
Luke
around,
Curtis.
Star. Get a pin on Kal Herro. He's still down.
Great ring awareness by Curtis to get out of dodge, get out of there. But here we go, Star Rider. Not going for the pin. Maybe made a mistake there.
What does he have in mind here? What is he planning on going to the top rope with one leg?
Guys, Star Rider more than wants a championship, wants to prove it belongs to him. He might just be going hell for leather here. That's Rush Division. It's hell for leather. It's risk. It's reward. It's another falling Star stomp.
Covered. This could be all too. Curtis breaks it up. Luke Curtis at the last second breaking up the pin. We could have had a new Rush Division champion.
Star Rider would have been champion there. You got to think if he would have been able to get that pinfall. Oh, hold on. Tope Suicida from Star Rider.
All the way to the outside. Luke Curtis goes all the way up the ramp. Star Rider somehow still standing.
Throwing caution to the wind, still limping a bit there from that ankle, but I think the adrenaline now flowing through the body of Star Rider.
I think Star Rider thinking he had the championship won. Why? What the hell is this?
He just wants to give the champ a closer look at his championship. That's all.
Why resort to this? You had it in hand.
Oh, wait, Kal ducks.
Oh, my
Super kick.
Super kick the constellation out of him. Cal got the win here. Oh, Luke Curtis back. Luke Curtis back in and tossing out Kal Herro.
Cal trying to get away. Curtis with a handful of his gear.
Curtis picking the scraps and picking up the win.
Here is your winner.
Kal Herro lost, but Luke Curtis now on the losing end.
Oh, that was low.
And
Come
new OVW RUSH Division Champion, certified Luke Curtis.
Luke Curtis finding a way to make himself a two-time OVW RUSH Division Champion. What a way to kick off Christmas Chaos.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now. And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Going. Oh. Beautiful belly to belly modified. And
Oh, and look at this. Shonda now just digging into the eyes of Omar.
This main event is just out of hand. Let's just break it down.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
The following contest set for one fall at a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the OVW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers, accompanied to the ring by Shauna Reed, the team of the Nephilim and the Dark Reverend, the Fallen. And their opponents, they are your OVW Tag Team Champions, the team of Omar, Amir, and Luscious, the Reds.
OVW Tag Team Championships hang in the balance. And Josh, these particular championships, one you are very, very familiar with. What does each team have to do in this sort of matchup to gain an advantage, especially with championships on the line?
Well, you've got to keep your head, keep your wits about you. Don't let emotions override your intelligence. Cut the ring in half. Isolate one member of the other team. Things like that could be a strategy for victory.
Oh, that big Thez juicy press there. Sorry, juicy Thez press.
I will say, Josh, it's a strategy to head you in the right direction, but when you're dealing with the Fallen, unpredictable is an understatement.
Oh yeah, when you're dealing with the Fallen, you're dealing with something that's creepy. It's unnatural.
It's otherworldly.
Oh, hang on. Don't you usually say something about put keys in a bowl?
He's putting keys in the fishbowl and taking Nephilim for a swing. Oh, God. Dropped him on his shoulders. And, guys, the thing is when he swings you like that, all that pressure compresses your joints on your bones and your muscles.
Well, it stretches your joints, your bones, everything else out. Your body is not used to that.
Makes you feel like an upside-down pineapple, I know that much. Oh, what do we
hold
have
on.
here?
Omar, Amir, and Luscious, guys, it's a very young team, but they're finding a way to work together.
The king of the juice.
Oh! And he just squashed the melons, the grapefruits of Damone.
Oh, and the nether regions. Oh, my goodness.
No, the deviled eggs.
You know what? I hate to admit it, but you're right on that one.
Yes!
Smashing the deviled eggs of Damone Solavino, the Nephilim now. Omar, Amir in firm control.
Omar, Amir, and Luscious might be heading into 2023 with those OVW Tag Team Championships over their shoulder, but they got to get through this hurdle first. A battle between good and evil against former Tag Team Champions, guys.
Well, and this is something that we were talking about earlier. This is a strategy they need to do. They need to cut the ring in half, isolate one opponent, and it's been the Nephilim since the jump here. And that's not something we normally see. We normally see the Fallen swarming.
A tree of woe, to say the least. How woeful is Damone Solavino?
I think it's a tree of swirl.
Oh, he's biting him.
Bite him in the tuchus.
Oh, that is so unsanitary.
Using those educated teeth, as it were. We've seen them biting everybody, guys, but they use it to great effect.
He's leaking juice everywhere.
Now look at this. Damone just tackling Luscious and just weighing in on him now. Just blow after blow after blow.
Luscious trying to rally here, get back to his feet. Damone just runs him right face first into that top turnbuckle.
There we go. Tags to the Reverend. And again, there, no feet. He has feet, but no shoes on him. Still got the robe on. Just an untethered Dark Reverend. I mean, it smells like Fritos and brimstone.
Like Fritos from hell.
And brimstone. Here we go, the Rev losing that robe now. And I want to say that's when he's starting to crank it up and take it serious. But
Flaming hot Fritos.
ooh.
Just the talon-like toenails of the Dark Reverend.
Well, here's the thing with the Reverend. The Dark Reverends come with, like you said, those talon-like toenails, that now vicious edge, mixed with the veteran prowess of the Reverend himself.
Well, he doesn't wash, man. He doesn't wear shoes. Like, every time I've seen him, ever since he has been with the Fallen, man, it's barefoot, walking through everything.
He's had the same brown streak on the back of his tights for months, but he won't clean them. But Damone Solavino now, the legal manager, gets Luscious
Who's
Lawrence.
going to make him put shoes on? I'm not.
And Josh, to your point, utilizing that same strategy, cutting the ring in half, isolating Luscious Lawrence. And Omar Amir almost made a non-factor in this matchup.
Think they're going to try to make a wish.
What a big, juicy wishbone. Luscious Lawrence in trouble now, guys.
And look at that, the Dark Rev just blasting Omar Amir. Referee Jake Lloyd stopping him.
Playing mind games, causing
Hey,
distraction.
look at this.
Look at Shauna Reed now choking out Luscious Lawrence off that distraction.
Shauna Reed making her presence felt on the outside, not a part of this matchup.
Lawrence
When it comes to the Fallen, you're not going to deal with one or two. You're going to deal with every damn one of them.
Lawrence normally loves being choked by women, but not like that, not by Shauna Reed.
The Dark Rev just dropping all of his weight right across the lower back of Lawrence.
And look at Lawrence using those meaty clubbing blows to the midsection to get some distance between himself and the Reverend.
There's the tag. Omar Amir is in, and he is heated.
Former multi-time OVW Heavyweight Champion in there, guys, trying to get the OVW Tag Team Champions back into this matchup.
Trying to finally put an end to the Fallen are Omar Amir and Mr. Josie himself, Luscious Lawrence.
Oh,
Island time. This could be it.
Island time for the win here. Well, hold on, what?
Oh, and Shauna Reed now.
I think Shauna Reed just called up the Reverend. You heard that scream, and then you saw the Reverend shoot up. I think some sort of like evil siren.
Maybe. Oh, look at that. Damone Solavino with one of these candy cane props that we have.
Guys, those are metal candy canes we have at ringside. Just using the setting. Are you kidding me? This OVW Tag Team Championship rolls on.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life. And I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable at what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
Folks, welcome back to Christmas Chaos. Welcome back to this OVW Tag Team Championship matchup. The Fallen in firm control of this matchup throughout the break after that vicious candy cane shot from Damone Solavino.
Oh, no, we've seen this before. And look at that. Look at the Dark Reverend. He's just digging those talon-like toenails right to the ribs.
Just stretching out Omar Amir, digging those heels into the lungs, into the rib cage of Omar, and continuing the assault here. Damone Solavino keeping the former OVW Heavyweight Champion grounded.
I mean, if you're going to wrestle barefoot, you might as well try to utilize your feet as weapons as much as possible. So I say kudos to the Dark Reverend. I might grow my toenails out in solidarity.
Damone Solavino now tying up the legs of Omar Amir.
Oh,
God, look at that!
And the thing is, guys, that's that mind games with the fall and demoralizing your opponent, degrading your opponents.
What a heel move, you see, because he put the heel in his face.
I see what you did there.
Oh, man.
Now
And
both
again,
members of the Fallen taking advantage of the referee being distracted.
they might be absolute demonic maniacs, but they know how to strategize in tag team wrestling. Getting the referee distracted, double teaming Omar Amir, wearing down Omar.
Look at the Dark Rev just carefree, enjoying every moment of the abuse that's being put onto Omar Amir by the Nephilim.
It's like he almost forgets he's in a match until he's tagged back in, and then he's right back on focus, if you can call it focus from the Dark Reverend.
Just enjoying the sadism of the moment.
And look at Omar Amir now after so much damage. Oh, what the hell is he doing?
Oh no, what is he doing? Oh
God.
God.
Oh, God, no.
What is he digging for?
This is
What is that?
supposed to be a family show.
Is that a chocolate-covered pretzel? What is that?
Is it a cookie? No, oh, God! That's not the communion you want! That is not the communion you want!
Oh, nobody likes Grundle cookies.
Oh my God, that was disgusting.
Oh. Luscious Lawrence in to make the save.
Oh God, Santa might get those when he comes down the chimney.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
And Omar Amir stuck in the corner of the Fallen again. That ring cut in half.
There's nookie cookie all over the mat there.
Yep, okay, that was a necessary thing to call it, but Omar Amir, guys, in trouble. Now, again, just demoralized after having that cookie shoved in his mouth. They're having feet shoved in his rib cage in his face. I mean, Omar not just being beaten mentally.
Omar's been on a really bad side of this tag team match for the last few minutes. I don't envy him in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely not. Now Reverend in. Oh, a huge blow to the side of the former OVW Heavyweight Champion, Omar Amir.
Look, is the Rev prancing?
The Reverend, those mind games, again, just getting inside the psychology of your opponents. Oh, look at him now, chipping away at the big Bohemian Redwood.
And he's with those inside leg kicks, taking out the stems of one half of the tag team champions.
Oh, God.
Right hand right to the jaw.
Omar trying to fight back into it. You know, those legs have to be on fire after all those shots from the Reverend in the shins. Ooh.
Omar punching and chopping away.
Trying to get back to his corner. You see him taking a step over, but now a couple steps back after the Reverend turns it around. Oh, there we go. Omar got it, and Luscious Lawrence in now as the fresh man. Taking out.
Clotheslines with both arms coming right now. Like a house of juice.
Luscious Lawrence has seen enough of the abuse to his tag team partner here.
Beautiful power slam, almost puts him through the mat. Lawrence in control of this matchup now, guys, but Omar Amir still trying to get his wits about him on the outside.
Hang on. Could be going for the one-night stand. No, Damone slides out, pushes him off, but look at the Rev. Look at the Rev. He's got that hand, that claw.
That idle hand, that strong hand of the Rev now. Disabling Luscious Lawrence as Damone gets him on his shoulders.
Referee giving some leeway. Oh! Double team maneuver
we
there.
have new tag team champions right here. Ooh, where the hell did Omar come from?
Omar making the save out of nowhere.
Realizing that his partner may very well have been done for, Omar Amir at the very last second saves the day.
Flying in like a guardian angel is Omar. Now getting his partner over to the corner to get a tag. You're seeing both these teams slow down. Now look at Omar taking out both of them.
Flying attack to both men, and now a huge suplex.
Variation of a T-bone there, just throwing Damone.
Quick,
look at this, Shauna Reed once again.
Shauna Reed causing distraction. Look at Rev sneaking in from behind. Got that steel chain.
Rev's got the chain, swing and a miss.
Blue Thunder Bomb. Middle of the ring, that might be it.
Oh, I thought they had it.
2 count. How the hell did Rev kick out of that?
Somewhere in his dark, dark soul, deep down, he was able to scrape his shoulder off the mat at the very last moment.
I mean, you want to say maybe Omar didn't get all of it, but he planted him deep. It's just that dark power of the fall.
Oh, and Shauna Reed gave another chain to the Rev.
Referee doesn't see it, though. Again, being distracted. Distraction, the theme of the day in this matchup. For referee Jake Cloyd.
I think we should start having 2 referees out for matches involving the Fallen.
Up here we go. Rev going for the win for the championships. 2 count after being choked out with that steel chain.
Omar manages to somehow, some way kick out, saving the championships in this match for his team. For the time being, anyways.
For another moment, but how many more moments can he do it?
Omar in trouble here. Damone Solavino looking to capitalize.
Oh, they did it to Luscious. Now they're looking to do it to Omar.
Look at the strength of the Nephilim, though.
Deceptively strong is the Nephilim, but Omar Amir trying to battle out of this, guys. Trying to get out of harm's way, and he just might do it here.
Rev's down.
Hold on. Belly to back suplex. Good God!
Just dropping Damone right on the crown of his head.
He was corkscrewed out of that belly to back suplex. And Omar Amir now feeling it. Luscious Lawrence feeling it. Could they be going into 2023 as your tag team champions?
Omar Amir now getting the Nephilim up in that electric chair position. Hang on, Dark Rev pulls Luscious down.
Looking for that juice day device, but Reverend getting involved. Oh, Damone rolls him through. 2 count. Omar just too strong.
Omar trying to go for a cover now, too. Both been fighting. Oh, God, he bit him. Biting at the ribs, biting at the pectorals.
It's an effective way to get out of a pin, that's for sure.
Just fighting for some sort of advantage there. And see the Reverend laying in wait here.
Well, I don't think Omar realized this. The Rev. Oh!
Luscious throwing the Reverend into Damone's deviled eggs.
Clothesline taking the Rev down.
Taking him down, taking him out. And hold on. Damone in there alone with Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence, guys.
Juice day device.
It is just so juicy. Is that enough, guys?
Could it be? 1, 2. They retain.
Here are your winners and still OVW Tag Team Champions, Luscious Lawrence and Omar Amir.
It's a miracle in Davis Arena. Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence going into 2023 as your OVW Tag Team Champions. Tonight, good triumph over evil.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 1-hour time limit, and it is for the OVW National Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from India. He is the OVW Heavyweight Champion, the Indian Lion, Mahabali Shera. And his opponent from south of Wall Street, he is the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Cash Flow.
It is main event time here at Christmas Chaos. OVW National Heavyweight Championship on the line. And guys, over the last few weeks, we have seen these two get in each other's faces, get under each other's skin. And now, one-on-one, face-to-face, for one of the biggest prizes in the sport.
Cash Flow absolutely incensed like a caged animal, ready to get his hands on Mahabali Shera for the things that Shera has been saying about Cash the last few weeks.
Well, we got an idea of exactly what Cash Flow wants to do tonight last week when he just tore apart poor young Anthony Katina. But Katina, no Shera.
Katina, the wrong place, wrong time.
Oh,
Shera, wrong place, wrong time. Huge clothesline. Cash Flow's running right through him.
it's like a locomotive with an arm. That clothesline's devastating, following up with a brutal scoop slam.
Do you have any idea what this OVW National Heavyweight title means to not only just the people in OVW, but to Cash Flow?
Absolutely, Josh. I mean, the thing about it, when you look at OVW, we are different than most other organizations. So much more heart. Maybe not all the frills, but we have more heart and grit and determination. And Cash Flow embodies that tenfold. That's why he makes the perfect OVW National Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, Cash right into that middle turnbuckle, right to that sternum.
Oh, look at Shera going right for the midsection. Notice the Cash Flow made a mistake and looking to capitalize it as the Indian Lion.
You know, and this is the thing a lot of people don't realize, Brian. Those pads in the corner, they're thin. There's a steel pig ring underneath that holds that elevator cable, because that's what it is. It's elevator cable together.
Absolutely, Josh, and it hurts like hell being thrown into it, even more so when someone the size and strength of Shera is ramming you into it. Now Shera slowing down Cash Flow, trying to take out that left arm, maybe trying to eliminate a chop option.
Choption.
There it is.
Side headlock by Mahabali Shera now. Cash Flow trying to dig his fingers in anywhere he can to get Shera to break that hold.
Now here's the thing, guys. Cash Flow, that explosive speed, Josh, that unprecedented speed and agility. Maybe Shera slowing down the pace of this matchup to better benefit the Indian Lion.
Cash looks like a super heavyweight and he moves like a cruiserweight.
Ooh, it's a tank with the Ferrari engine is what Cash Flow is. And right now, just running through the Indian Lion.
Shera just ran into him as if he were a wall, and now that wall is punching Shera right in the face.
And guys, as much as we talk about Cash, let's talk about Shera for a second. Absolute dominance, absolute strength and intimidation. We've never seen anyone take him to the cleaners the way Cash Flow's been able to as of late.
Cash Flow now, maybe a little bit dazed. Mahabali Shera trying to get a hold of that arm. And guys, it looks like Shera has that left wrist taped up, that left forearm maybe.
Might have tweaked something while training, but guys, he definitely tweaked Cash Flow over the last few weeks. Mentioning the big man's family, saying he's a coward and insulting his,
Ooh! Cash Flow setting people's chests on fire. It's the greatest holiday song ever when Cash Flow starts lighting people up, but Shera, it looks like it just ticked him off.
Oh, trust me, I remember the LOB Christmas Carol. It's a thing of beauty. But right now, Shera chasing a thing of beauty, that OVW National Heavyweight Championship. Mano y mano, one-on-one, two of the biggest men in OVW history.
Two of the biggest and two of the best that professional wrestling have ever seen are battling it out right now for the greatest prize in our sport.
And guys, if you notice, Cash Flow got a little bit of a, oh my God, I see a black eye. Hold on. Shera, it just enraged by that shot from Cash and unloaded.
That's not something you want to do to Cash Flow.
This is breaking down to a bit of a brawl here, guys. You're not seeing any suplexes, no arm bars, just punching the hell out of each other.
Well, you knew when both of these men came into it that we were going to see a fight first and foremost, especially with the mentality that Cash Flow has going into this match.
Cash and Shera both a very in-your-face, smash-mouth, intense style.
Both very much smash-mouth offenses. That's what's made them all-stars. And right now, competing for the OVW National Heavyweight Championship after a tumultuous couple of weeks and very, very personal couple weeks. I mean, again, Shera saying Cash Flow's family should be embarrassed of how much of a coward he is, attacking his integrity as a champion.
Look, I've had my, let's say, disagreements with Cash Flow in the past. I've said a lot of inflammatory and stupid things to and about Cash, but never, ever did I insult this man's family because I knew the hell that it would bring with it.
Well, speaking of the hell, look at the chest of Mahabali Shera. He's bleeding out of his chest. That's what happens when you talk about Cash Flow's family.
Well, that happens when you talk about Cash Flow's family. You saw on Thursday, beats the hell out of somebody so violently, he makes himself bleed. Cash has that black eye because he beat Katina so badly, he bled from his eye. That is how mad, how intense Cash Flow is right now.
Cash now just trying to compress the ribs, pressing down on that midsection. Looks like he's trying to dig his thumb in under that floating rib right on the side. Shera in immense pain.
Trying to press it up into the lungs, and Josh, like I think we've talked about before, every time you take that breath with that sort of
look at
grab
that
on
chest.
it, compresses, and you can't get it back out as far.
Just the fingerprints. You can see Cash's fingerprints, Brian. Sorry to cut you off, but and now look at this, driving the point of that elbow.
I mean, you can see Cashflow's fingerprints all over. Cashflow ever committed a murder? FBI, get in here and get your fingerprints. They're all over the chest and midsection of Shera right now.
Oh, and then another slap for good measure.
And now Cash again.
Grinding away at the former national champion Mahabali Shera is Cash Flow.
When he's just pressing those ribs in.
Absolutely, Josh. Again, compressing those ribs, compressing those lungs. Every time you breathe in, goes in, you can't get it as wide as it was before, can't get as deep of a breath. And when you're as big as Shera, you need as many deep breaths as you can get. And Shera somehow find a way to get out of that, but has the damage been done? Oh, Cashflow tries to get that arm drag. Ooh! Shera hits him with that hip toss. Now, Josh, you're seeing both men kind of winding down here. Both these guys are bigger, not built for endurance, not built for stamina. Oh, God!
Shera just spearing Cash out of the ring.
Just an absolute car crash through the ropes, folks. We'll be right back with this OVW National Heavyweight Championship matchup.
Both these men on the floor now. You've got to wonder, Brian, who's going to get the better of this?
Well, folks, we're going to stick with this. We're going to stick with this a second longer in case this is a count out, which is not how we want this matchup to end, but these are the rules.
Well, referee Daniel Spencer up to 3 now. You've got to wonder, you've got to think this time on the floor, it's giving both men a chance to recuperate, to catch their breath and get that stamina back that you were talking about. Now, Brian, I get it. They're built for power. Cash is built for speed, and Cash can go, man. Like, the longer this match goes on.
Oh, gosh! Shera breaking up the pin and it breaking up the count, almost broke the damn ring post. Folks, we'll be right back.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back. To your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy. Official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Folks, welcome back to this OVW National Heavyweight Championship main event. You missed it just seconds ago. Cashflow almost put Shera through another ring post here at ringside.
Cashflow just running Mahabali Shera face first into that steel post, and Shera is feeling it.
Shera laid out right in front of us here. You can hear him moaning in agony.
Shera might have a mild concussion, a broken orbital bone. I mean, that's solid steel, man.
Guys, Cashflow letting this count happen, maybe letting his opponent being counted out here.
Up to a 6 count.
Hey.
Very little time left here.
Champion's advantage, man. Shera has to beat Cash. All Cash has to do, let Shera get counted out, and he'll still retain that National Heavyweight Championship.
Shera in at 9, almost gets counted out. Maybe think delayed it a little bit to get some extra breaths, but Cashflow immediately cranking that pressure back up and staying on Shera.
I think let's be honest here, okay? We have never, ever seen someone manhandle Mahabali Shera like Cashflow is doing right now.
You're absolutely right, Josh. It's a mastodon versus a T-Rex, 2 prime mammals in there, 2 absolute behemoths. But somehow, Cash will get an advantage on Shera right now.
Even James Storm had difficulties with Cash.
Ooh! And seeing Cashflow going right back to those ribs, right back to that midsection. If you can't breathe, you can't fight. Trying to take out that midsection of Shera, but look at Shera coming back alive.
Coming back with fire. Look at the way that he is going about it here. Lefts and rights, headbutts, everything he can to throw at the champ.
Mahabali Shera like a caged lion. Oh!
And right back to that midsection, though, Josh.
And he's trying to continue to put that pressure on. The more he can beat up and bruise those ribs of Mahabali Shera, the harder it becomes for Shera to breathe. If he can't breathe, if he can't get oxygen into his body, he can't fight. The lactic acid starts to build up. Look at this now. Cash going for a submission hold, just cranking on his neck.
Cashflow getting innovative, using all that upper body strength to really demoralize and really wear down Shera here.
That type of head and arm triangle, almost a bit of a crossface here, but regardless of what it is, Shera is in immense pain.
Well, in Cash, he's pressing down with that massive tree trunk-like left thigh across the back of Shera.
Cutting off that air supply, and that's the thing. When you're Shera's size and your airflow is getting cut off like that, it is going to be hard to get back to the starting point. It's going to be hard, and then also taking off that blood supply, going to disorient the big man. Cashflow might have him here. Oh, hold on. Shera holding on for dear life there, not wanting to see this National Heavyweight Championship slip away.
Shera going for a pin here, just stacking Cash up.
Smart maneuver on Shera's part, Steve, making sure that submission hold is relinquished to break up the pin.
But you gotta wonder how much more do either of these men have left in the tank after everything that they've been through so far.
Shera just dumped again to the floor by Cash. Cash creating separation, giving himself a chance to breathe.
And guys, this has not been a pretty matchup. This has been aggressive. This has been personal. It's been a slugfest, and you're seeing the pace of this match slowed down to a bar brawl.
Shera talks about being the king of the jungle, but right now, Cashflow looks like the king of the ring, and that's what matters.
Well, Cashflow now slowing down the action. He's making Mahabali Shera fight his fight, the way Cash wants it to go. The champion dictating the pace, but wait a second.
Shera goading him in, and Cashflow made a mistake. Look at the Indian Lion capitalizing here. Oh my God!
Right into our announce table goes Cashflow.
Cashflow right into the commentary desk here ringside. Hold on.
Oh, no. Wait a second. What Shera got planned? Oh,
Shera,
Jesus!
Shera sending Cashflow into the freaking table. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
Shera just blasting Cash with a kick to the face.
My God!
Shera sending Cashflow to the commentary table, now running inside saying start the count.
Monitors wiped out.
Cashflow just got a monitor shoved into his midsection. All this equipment at ringside, all jagged.
Just wiping out the commentary table here.
My God! Well, there go my glasses. Who needs
Cash
those?
struggling to get to his feet.
The count up to 5 now. 6. Can Cashflow get back in before the count? Look at Shera using this time to recover. Cashflow getting back in, makes it back in at 9. But has the damage been done, guys?
The damage definitely done. Look at Cash.
Damage
Cash now
has been
trying to
done
catch
to
his breath.
Damage has been done to our desk, that's for damn sure.
Shera in control of this matchup, though. Cash prone. Oh, Cash getting out of the scoop slam, turning around. Oh, right back into that turnbuckle.
Head first goes Mahabali Shera.
Hold on, what's Cashflow thinking here?
Well, you never know what Cashflow is going to do when he starts heading up to that top turnbuckle.
We've seen Cashflow with a very innovative offense tonight. What else was he thinking? But Shera cutting him off at the pass.
For a man his size, Cash can fly.
And Shera might be looking to make sure he flies, but maybe against his will here.
Now both men over 600 pounds up on top here.
Super duper plex.
My Lord. This could be it. This could be it.
1.2 seconds away from a new champion,
It
Steve.
measured on the Richter scale.
Wow.
The whole building shook.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I think the city of Louisville shook there. Somebody needs to call the weatherman, let him know it wasn't an earthquake. It was just Shera planting Cashflow with that superplex.
Both men down, trying to rally to their feet.
That's the thing, guys. We saw how it affected Cash, but how much did that take out of Shera to get a size of the man of Cashflow up and then to drop down in that midsection, which has been tenderized throughout this matchup?
Tenderized is an understatement. It has been beaten to a pulp.
It looks like things have swung in Shera's favor here, guys.
Shera just waiting for Cashflow to get up, just scouting him.
Shera likes to use that sky high. Hang on, Cash had it scouted.
Cash got him this time, and hold on. Oh! There's that beautiful drive by that running cross body, and hold on.
Cash can be going. Now you can see where the strategy, it's coming together. He's worked those ribs. Cash going for a payload.
Oh, gets all of it. Cashflow gonna walk out of here and walk into 2023, the National Heavyweight Champion.
Shera now trying to roll himself. Great ring positioning.
Shera got the foot on the bottom rope as he was getting to 3.
You saw that it looked like he was trying to escape the ring, rolling away, doing what he could. Cashflow seems to think this match is over.
Well, referee Daniel Spencer counted to 3, but only realized at the last second Shera's foot was on that bottom rope.
Because our announcer thought it was over too. Handed the belt to Cash. I mean, I think everyone in this arena thought it was over.
Cash thinks he retains his championship here.
Cash will have some words here with referee Daniel Spencer. Oh, hold on.
Wait a minute, Shera now rolling up. Cash, hang on,
got
that's
the
a handful of tights.
Are you kidding me? Shera just got a handful. What?
Here is your
What the hell
winner
did you see?
and new OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mahabali Shera.
Shera just beat Cashflow for the OVW National Heavyweight Championship. What the hell did we just see?